Hey, what is going on everyone? My name is Joshua McDonald, and today we're going to be taking a look at this 2024 GMC Sierra AT4X AEV edition. Now before we get started, make sure you guys like this video, subscribe down below to see more car content, and let's jump right into it. So first things first, we'll start off with the motor. Underneath the hood, you're going to have the 6.2 liter V8. This is going to give you 420 horsepower and 460 pound-feet of torque. Also with this motor, you're able to tow up to 8,700 pounds. So great power, great torque, and great towing numbers as well. Up front on the GMC Sierra AT4X AEV, you're going to notice a few differences from your normal AT4X. You're going to have the boron steel front bumper from AEV. You're also going to have the holes in this bumper for your parking sensors. You also do have these metal tow hooks on both sides. Underneath, you're not going to have one, but two skid plates going all the way back there, as you can see. Up front of this vehicle, we have these nice aggressive LED headlights. Absolutely beautiful. We also have the Vader Chrome GMC grille. Fake air intake right here. But all in all, really aggressive looking front end. This bumper is cut really well, so you have plenty of ground clearance if you're off-roading using this vehicle. You also do have these little fog lights down here as well. Moving to the side, you're going to notice a few distinct features on the AT4X AEV. You're going to have these wheels straight from AEV that are wrapped in Goodyear Wrangler Territory MTs. These are 275/70/18 wheels, and they're the same exact setup on the front and back as you can see there. Also, we have a really cool suspension setup. We have the Multimatic shocks on the front and back. What that's going to allow you to do is soak up those bumps very well. Underneath here, we have this underbody steel skid plate, so if you're crossing some rocks or something like that, it won't damage underneath the doors. AT4X badging on the side. We also do have our keyless entry, so you can lock or unlock the vehicle with the key in your pocket. 6.2 liter V8 badging on the side. And also coming here to the bed, we do have our fuel fill up. This is the 6.2 liter V8, so premium fuel is recommended. You have the capless gas fill system, so you can fill it up without screwing or unscrewing a cap. We also do have the 5.5 foot bed back here. Let's go ahead and step towards the back and take a look at that. On the rear of this vehicle, we do have the AEV rear bumper, finished in steel as well, with some plastic right here. We do have the holes in this back bumper. We have two tow hooks, one on each side. We have our towing hookup, as you can see there. We can tow up to 8,700 pounds. We have a 6-pin connector, and we have our camera hookup for inside the trailer and outside the trailer as well. Underneath, we're gonna have a full-size spare tire, and we have these cool dual exhaust tips that cut straight down. We can also open this up, unlock it with the key, and use our tool to lower that full-size spare tire. On the rear, we have a few distinct features. We have the AT4X badging, GMC Sierra, and the AEV badge. You'll also notice that this panel is a different color than this panel. This one's wrapped in matte black for the AEV package, and we also have the Multi-Pro tailgate. So if you want to use that, you can push this top button, and it'll lower this top portion for you. You can use this as a work surface, whatever you want to do. You can also raise this up and use it as a load stop. You can also lower this whole assembly by pushing this bottom button, just like that. You can pull up on the load stop again and use it if you have longer items in the bed. You can also push that top button and lower the whole assembly so you have easy access to the back of the bed. Now, while we're back here, we have a few different features. We have this lever that we can pull up on to pull ourselves up into the bed. We also have this step right here that you can pull down and step up into and use that handle to get up into the bed nice and easy. You'll also notice we have this kicker audio system. We can Bluetooth our phone to it and play music during the tailgate for our friends, whatever you want to do. Inside the bed, we have 3 tie downs on each corner. We have 3, 6, 9, and 12. We also do have a spray-in bed liner with the AT4X logo right there, and we have the 2-tiered loading system. So if you put a 2x4 in each of these little crevices, run it all the way across, you can put a piece of plywood on top and have 2 tiers of storage. We also have a 120 volt outlet And we have our bed lights, as you can see, on both sides. Let's go ahead and put everything back. Just like that. This tailgate is pretty heavy because it has that audio system and the multi-pro function. But let's go ahead and start up this 6.2 liter V8 and see how it sounds. And moving to the passenger side, everything else is pretty much the same except you don't have your fuel door on this side. And we also do have the touchless entry, so you can lock or unlock it with the key on the passenger side as well for the front. Not on the back, but that's okay. Up front on our passenger seat, everything is fully powered, so you can move it forwards, backwards, you can lower or raise the bottom portion, you can raise or lower the whole assembly, and you can also recline or decline the seat as well. This does have adjustable lumbar and massaging seats as well for the driver and passenger side. And moving to the back seats, first thing we notice is we have our beautiful AT4X finish here. We have red stitching with the white stitching on the bottom with white piping. We also do have this distinct, unique leather pattern on the top and bottom, and this black wood grain up top. We do have our Bose audio logo as well. Leather wrapped handles on the side. You'll notice we have the same characteristics on the back seats. We have this white piping, white stitching with red stitching in the middle, all the way up and down the seat. We have storage behind this seat and the one on the passenger side as well. And you do have storage in the middle right here and 2 cup holders for the middle. These seats also do fold up for plenty of storage space if you need it. You also do have your tools to get out the spare tire and the jack on the other side as well. If you want to put the seats back down, you can just slap them back down, just like that. But let's go ahead and jump up in this thing. So, like you guys may know, I'm 6 foot tall on a good day with shoes on. This is eye level for me. So I have plenty of headroom in this vehicle, tons of leg room as well. You should be able to fit 3 full-size adults back here. And it's nice and comfy back here. This leather feels very nice. I also do have heated seats back here, 2 AC vents, USB-C, and a USB hookup. We also do have storage behind the driver and passenger side, so definitely not a bad place to sit at all. And moving up front, this is the driver's door, so we have the same patterns up here. We have a little bit of storage right by all of our window controls. We have fully automatic windows on the driver and passenger side. AT4X badging on the side as well. We have our chrome door handles, unlock, lock, memory seats with 2 different settings, and an exit setting as well. You can also push this button to fold in the mirrors, just like that. You'll see this little car right here in the mirror that will light up orange if something's in your blind spot while you're driving. And you do have your left and right mirror adjustment with these little arrows to adjust everything. Same setup for the driver's seat, so you can move it forwards, backwards, move the bottom portion down, up, raise the whole assembly, lower the assembly, recline, and decline. You also do have massaging seats for the driver's side and full lumbar control. But let's go ahead and hop inside and start her up. First things first, we're greeted with the AT4X logo here in the center that then eventually moves over to the other screen. But let's put our foot on the brake, hit the start button, and she comes to life. So we'll start off with the steering wheel. You'll notice we have some paddles so we can downshift or upshift that 6.2 liter V8. We also do have all of our cruise control buttons, forward collision gap adjust. You have a 2-car, 1-car, and 3-car links on that. Heated steering wheel. We also do have hands-free voice commands, call dropping, and we can navigate the center screen by scrolling up, down, left, right, and hitting enter. In the center screen, we're gonna have our settings, phones, navigation, music, and our vehicle information. Moving to the left side, we have our windshield wiper fluid, windshield wiper controls, And we have automatic high beams that we could turn on or off. We also do have heads-up display, so you can move that up or down. You can change the information and turn the brightness down or up. Heads-up display is displayed right there in the center, and here's all the different information you can see on it. We have an electronic parking brake, and we do have our four-wheel drive controls. So we have auto, 4 high, 2 high, 4 low, and we have our different drive modes. So we have terrain, which you need to be in 4 high 4, off-road, sport, and normal mode. We also do have a tow haul mode that we can activate by pushing this button, and you'll see it's activated on the right side. We have all of our light controls in one place. We have our cargo lights. We can adjust the brightness of this middle screen by toggling these switches, and we have automatic light controls. We can pop the hood with this lever down here, and we have a fully power adjustable steering wheel, so we can move it backwards, forwards, up, and down. Have our driver's AC vent, 2 AC vents in the middle, and then 1 for the passenger side. Moving towards the middle, we have our shifter. In order to shift, you have to hold this button on the left side. You can push all the way up for reverse. Once you're in reverse, you'll be able to see all of your backup cameras and everything like that. So we have our surround view on this side. We can see behind us, in front of us, zoomed in front, zoomed in back. We can see our back wheels, we can see our front wheels. As you can see, I'm moving the steering wheel and the wheels are moving. We have a zoomed in view of the tow hitch. And we can also see our bed as well. Now, if you want to go in neutral, you can just pull up a little bit. And if you want to go in drive, pull all the way back. And then you can go in L mode, all the way back again. In L mode, you're going to be able to shift the gears up and down by using the paddle shifters. And if you want to go back and park, you just push the P. Plenty of storage right here in the middle. We have a USB-C charger, storage right here in the middle, 2 cup holders, and we have this super deep center console with a wireless phone charging pad. We have this cubby that we can take out. So you can see we have a USB, USB-C, and a 3-prong outlet inside of here. So plenty of storage space inside of there. We also do have more storage behind the center console on the driver and passenger side. Speaking of storage capability, we have 2 glove boxes on the passenger side. That one won't open for some reason. Of course, that would happen on camera, but we have this glove box down here as well. Let's see if I can figure this out. Classic. All right. So we have our lane keep assist, front and back parking sensors, automatic stop start. We could drop our tailgate, use the hazards, use our traction control, and we have hill descent. You also do have a rear locking differential and a front and rear locking differential as well for added off-road capability. We have cooled and heated seats on the driver and passenger side. We also do have dual zone climate, so the passenger can be different from the driver temperature. And we have our fan speed, and we can cut it on or off. Now we have this massive touchscreen. On this side, you're gonna have your home button. You have your volume adjustment with your mute and unmute. We'll go ahead and get started on this tablet that we have in the middle here. So we have our audio tab that's gonna have your AM, FM, Sirius XM radio, as well as Bluetooth. We have our Google Maps, phone, cameras that I just showed you, Google Assistant, Google Play Store, Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, trailering, climate, settings, Wi-Fi hotspot, Amazon Alexa, my GMC app, podcast, and news. So plenty of features in the center there. We also do have the rear view camera mirror that you can turn on or off, just like that. There's a few different adjustments, so you can turn the brightness up or down. You can zoom in or out. You can also move it down or up. Really cool feature right there. We also do have a sliding rear glass window that we can activate by using this lever in the middle. As you can see there. And we do have a sunroof as well. So we have a manually open sunshade, or you can leave it closed, hit this button, and it'll open right up for you. You can close it back by pushing the bottom portion. You can also tilt it up or tilt it back down. We have our map lights right here. And we have 3 different garage door openers up top. We also do have a makeup mirror for the driver and passenger side. And we have these beautiful leather wrapped handles up front. You also do have this full suede headliner all the way through the front and back, which is a beautiful touch. We have these leather seats up here with the AEV logo in the headrest, white piping, red stitching down the middle, and we also have massaging seats. So the way you activate that is you push forward on this lever. You have a few different adjustments, as you can see there. So let's go ahead and get started with everything. You have a few different settings. You have roll, wave, relief, glide, and you have 3 different settings for each. So you have 3, 2, and 1 for just the intensity that you want. So really cool. Once you get done with work, you can drive home in your AT4X AEV and you can have a nice massage on the way home. But speaking of driving, let's go ahead and take this out on the road and see how it performs. All right guys, so taking off, let's go ahead and put it in drive. And we'll get started with everything. So I'm excited to see what kind of acceleration this vehicle has with the 6.2 liter V8, 420 horsepower, 460 pound-feet of torque. Should be a blast to drive. And I'm a huge fan of this Multimatic suspension. It is some of the smoothest suspension I've ever driven in any truck. And in my opinion, it rides better than the suspension in the GMC Denali as well. But we'll go ahead and do a turning radius check. Turns as a truck should. Not the best, not the worst. It is what it is. But let's go ahead and get out of here and get onto the road. Sorry about the sun if it's blinding you, as it's blinding me. We'll go ahead and get out of the way of that. But we have a 10-speed automatic transmission. This transmission is absolutely fantastic. Shifts very smoothly. You don't even feel it at all. Let's go ahead and take a ride up here. And we'll give it some juice. Good acceleration. That motor sure does sound fantastic. Love the noise it makes once you put the pedal to the metal. Let's go ahead and flip it over into sport mode, see if that changes anything. Yeah, so definitely more responsive on the gas pedal. Steering is about the same. Suspension's the same. It just feels like a more responsive gas pedal. I guess it's good to stay in normal if you're going to be cruising down the highway. You want to save as much gas as you can, but if you're trying to have a fun time, definitely put it in sport. Yeah, a lot more responsive with the gas in sport mode, for sure. But let's go ahead and flip it back over to normal and see how it does. Try and keep the sun out of our eyes for a second. But the suspension, as always, is fantastic. Soaks up the bumps very well. No complaints there whatsoever. Also, road noise is very limited. This does have those gigantic Goodyear Wrangler tires on it. They make a little bit of noise, but it's not a lot. So perfect for driving down the road every day. It's also nice to have this lane keep assist that I'm going to turn on, because it's kind of hard to tell where I'm at in the road sometimes in a truck this big. But once you drift out of the lane, it'll actually correct you, so I don't know if you can see the steering wheel moving right then. Good grief, I'm getting blinded by the sun. Let's get away from that. All right. So we'll take it right up here. We'll give it some more acceleration. Yeah, what a great vehicle to drive. Suspension smooth, doesn't make too much noise. Once you get on the gas, that motor definitely opens up and gives you the noise that you want to hear. The steering feels great. That lane keep assist keeps you in your lane. No complaints there whatsoever. But that's pretty much it for the driving portion. What we'll do is we'll go back to the dealership. We'll take a look at the window sticker, take a look at the $90,000 price tag. I'll see you guys there. All right guys, so here's the window sticker. Like I said, this is the 2024 GMC Sierra 1500 AT4X. Onyx black with obsidian rust interior, 6.2 liter V8 with a 10-speed automatic transmission. Base price of the AT4X is coming in at $79,200. AEV edition adds this much to the entire vehicle. We also have the 6.2 liter V8, Onyx black paint, and the active exhaust. Total vehicle price with destination charge comes out to $90,775. Here's all of the safety ratings, and we also get 15 miles per gallon combined, 14 city, 16 highway. So here's the whole window sticker if you guys want to pause the video and take a look at it. All right guys, that's it for now. Make sure you guys let me know your thoughts down in the comments down below. What do you guys think of the AT4X AEV edition? Is it the coolest off-road truck out there right now, or do you think something else out there beats it out? I personally love all the skid plates, wheels, tires, everything like that. Gives it a really unique appearance. And I also love that 6.2 liter V8. But guys, that's pretty much it for now. If you guys watch this video till the very end, make sure you guys leave a like, subscribe down below to see more car content. You'll also see some videos here in the corners. If you guys see any vehicles that interest you, make sure to click on those and check them out. But that's it for now. I appreciate you tuning in, and I'll see you guys next time.